Good morning, everyone. My name is HENG. Today, our group is going to present Johari window and interpersonal development and interesting fact about Johari window. As a person who is going to step into the society, it is necessary to improve self-awareness and personal development among individuals when you are in the group with them. Johari window model is a combined method used to achieve this task of understanding and enhancing communication between members in a group. Johari window is a self-awareness tool that helps us understand the difference between how people see us and how we see ourselves. Johari window is based on the premise that our interaction with other people which normally have some different perceptions, and that when we have more aligned views with others, we will be able to have more effective and engaging interactions. In 1955, physiologists Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham discovered that there was a disparity between how people thought others perceived them and how other people actually perceived them. As a result, they devised a self-awareness feedback loop tool so that group interactions could become more efficient. They named this tool the Johari window, combining the first part of both of their first name. While initially the Johari window focused on positive characteristics, later another extensive list of negative traits was developed. Nowadays, Johari window has become a very relevant and useful tool. Now I will pass my presentation to Cai Yongjing. Thank you.
My name is Cai Yongjing. I'd like to present about the advantage and disadvantage of Johari window. In the advantage of Johari window, it assesses your strength and weakness, which can help to ensure that you get to know yourself better. Next is it can use to see how your family, friends, co-workers, and your superiors perceive you by revealing different parts of yourself to these different groups. Later, Johari window can help us to be aware of what characteristics are in our blind spot and in our hidden area so as to diminish the Dunning-Kruger effect. Last, Johari window is a useful tool for leaders by being more aware of how others receive our leadership. In the disadvantage of Johari window, it does not take motivation into account. Next is Johari window relies on a certain degree of self-awareness. Later on is the application of Johari window arise some ethical concern. Last is Johari windows ends up leading to a self-fulfilling prophecy. This concludes my presentation. Now I want to pass on to my teammate Fan Po Hao.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fan Po Hao. The topic of my part is application of Johari windows. In education, nowadays the higher education is becoming increasingly commodified, which can negatively impact the quality of learning. To counter this effect, personal and informed human interaction is needed. A lecturer who is using the student support system suggests that the Johari window can be a useful tool to mitigate the depersonalization of higher education that negatively impacts students' learning and mental health. The lecturer believes that this will have a positive impact on student learning as a tutor's awareness of their duty capabilities, interests, and needs will clearly underpin their ability to support their duties developments. Hence, using the Johari window can therefore give a tutor more insight into the needs and learning styles of their students. In identifying postpartum depression, over 1 in every 7 women experience postpartum depression after childbirth. Postpartum depression is a mental illness that requires the patient to disclose their feelings, which is where the Johari window can be useful. The research found that applying a tool that requires honest and open communication between patients and general practitioners could help mothers feel comfortable sharing their true feelings and make both the patient and the general practitioners more attuned to what is going on. The Johari window can therefore help general practitioners more accurately identify when a patient is experiencing postpartum depression. Next, I will pass my part to Fan Ming Wei. Thank you.
morning, doctor. My name is Swami Wei, and I will be presenting Johari window model. The Johari window model is illustrated as a normal window consisting of 4 panes. These panes can be described as open area, blind spot, hidden area, and unknown. Two of the panes represent self which are known to self and not known to self, while another pane represents unknown to self which are known to others and not known to others. Open area means information of an individual is known by others such as behaviors, attitudes, expressions, skills, movement, and emotions. They are positive and open-minded towards other ideas and suggestions. Hidden area is defined as information known by an individual but not known by others. This area also includes information that the individual refuses to share or spread to others and purposely want to hide the information. Lack of self-confidence and fear to cope with unknown and risk are the reasons which lead to the widening of hidden area. They refuse to face challenges and keep away from problems without solving it directly. Working atmosphere and have a significant influence on group members' preparedness to decrease its hidden information. Blind spot is described as an area where an individual is unaware about it, but it is known by other individuals. Blind spot should be eliminated for an individual, as individuals with wide area of blind spot usually carry out one-way communication and form a communication barriers with others. However, there is a way to reduce or minimize an individual's blind spot, which is by seeking and accepting feedback from others with an open-minded. Lastly, unknown area can be explained as information or features that are not known by the individual itself and others, while unknown area is usually expected in less confident individual and individual without experience. Way to discover the unknown area includes observation by other individuals, self-discovery, or experience, and outward bound concepts. Thank you very much for listening to our presentation.